Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ebby with Ebby Reviews, and this is going to be my review and recap for Superman and Lois season 1. I think it's episode 8, 7, 8. I can't remember which one. Of course, it'll be correct in the title. When we left off, we found out that old boy was not, I repeat, he is not Lex Luthor. He is John Henry somebody. He's still, damn it. And so now he in jail. I don't know what happened to his daughter. Where is she? Did she die? Is his universe no more? So she's no more? Does she have a doppelganger here on this earth? Is she the doppelganger going to come? They're going to pull her into play? If the John Henry on this earth died, I don't know. I have so many questions. Okay, so a lot is going on. So this episode started out with Lois talking about she talking to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and she's like, I lost my temper and somebody almost got hurt. And I don't want that to happen again. I don't know what happened. But then we go to the farm and the boys, they're taking a break from football. Both boys and dad taking a break. And so he's going to talk to John Henry. They got him in interrogation. So John Henry has a flashback. He's having flashbacks of Lois and his daughter. And he's pitiful. And so Superman's trying to get him to talk. And he swear for how Superman going to join the Kryptonians and kill everybody. And he says, I won't let you do this again. And there's a cute little scene between Jordan and... Okay, so there's a cute little scene between Amber. Now, is her name Amber? I can't remember. Their little friend, Jordan and the little friend. And she's trying to decide whether or not she's going to do this audition. And earlier, her mom and dad was trying to convince her to audition for this musical theater thing, because they try to get her interested in anything. And the dad was talking to Lana, and he was like, if you can get me into that leadership program, I'm right here. She was like, oh yeah, honey, the program is full, but if I could help you, I would. Knowing she's trying to keep her husband as far away from this book because she knows it's some bullshit as humanly possible. Now, when they have John Henry's van at the farm, and so Lois and Jonathan go into the van, and of course the AI is like, so they got John Henry RV in their barn, so Lois and Jonathan go into the RV to do some investigations, and the AI is like, identify yourself. And she was like, Lois Lane. And she was like, hello, Lois, what can I do for you? You're one of my authorized users. And they both were looking like, what? And she's like, tell me what you can about John Henry. And the bed flips up, and this whole like big computer board thing is sitting under there. And it has a bunch of information about John Henry, including the fact that we find out that Lois was his wife. She finds out that she had a daughter with that man on the other earth. She and Jonathan are both like, oh my God, oh my God. Meanwhile, John Henry and Superman are in the interrogation room, and he keeps asking for Lois. And Superman's like, she doesn't want to talk to me. He's like, she gonna have to tell me. And he was like, that was my wife, and you killed her, and you are evil, and da 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 da. And Superman is like, what the fuck are you? He was like, huh? He's like, okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, my God. So, the general and Superman are not getting along about how they going to interrogate this man. This other man is going to get his tools because the general said, we allies. I'm going to go in first, see if I can get him to talk. Lois and Superman talk about how this is weird that we're talking about getting your husband to talk because your other husband killed you in another life. Like, it's a whole thing. And so Lois said, Jonathan, so Lois tells Jonathan, I'll let you know when I'm ready to go back in the RV because this is weird. And so Jonathan is in the RV without his mama. And he's looking at pictures of Natalie. He's like, oh, I wish I had gotten to know you. And then he finds the video of Lois getting murdered by his daddy. And he sees that and he freaks out. And so he goes opening doors and stuff. He finds all of the guns and stuff. He finds the gun. And the system starts to lock the RV down. And all these metal shutters start to come down and lock him in. They was like, identify yourself. And he's like, Jonathan Kidd. She's like, you're unauthorized. And we gonna kill you. And we gonna eliminate you in a minute with all these red lasers. And now he's stuck in there. And I don't know how he gonna get out. Because the thing is lined with lead, so he can't call his daddy. Okay, so we found out. Okay, so Superman saved Jonathan just in the nick of time. And Lois blew up at Jonathan. And she was like, you're stupid and reckless. And if you had died, you'd have been nobody's fault but your own. And get out of my face. Because she was terrified that she almost lost him. So she flipped out on him. And so Superman then said, maybe you need to talk to the counselor that you talked to before. She's still at the DOD, and that's where we're having Lois. And with the counselor, we found out that Lois had a miscarriage. Her and Superman had a miscarriage. It was a daughter. They were going to name her Natalie. Mind blown. Mind officially blown. Now, John Henry is being interrogated by Lois's daddy. He'll give up no information. The little man who wants to use the torture tools. My mind was blown that Natalie was going to be the little girl, but she had a miscarriage. The crazy man who wanted to use the torture tools, they escorting John Henry back to his cell when one of the other guys is like, just leave us alone for 5 minutes. And he was like, no. He's like, you're such a stickler. He was like, shut up, and just threw him into a wall. It's one of the kryptonite people. His eyes glow red. He's like, John Henry, your problems is just beginning. I don't know. They gonna snatch him up out of there and do something to him. I don't know. Superman probably gonna have to end up saving that fool's life. Lana is at work. Her husband is coming to see her. He said, he runs into Laura, who says, oh, we're sorry that you didn't want to be a part of the program. And he was like, what? And so he goes to talk to Lana, and she was like, no, they didn't want you. She was like, no, and you need to go home. What he doesn't understand is that she was trying to save his life, because, there's some wonky shit going on with Morgan Edge, and she's trying to protect him, but her husband is not going to see it like that, and that's going to cause issues coming down the line. Now, what's going to happen when Superman talks to Jonathan, and Jonathan tells him he saw the video of him killing his mama? All hell is breaking loose. Oh, no. When is Jonathan going to get his damn powers? That's my question. Give that baby some powers. Okay, so baby girl goes to audition. Her dad was supposed to be there to play the guitar for her, and he flaked. So Jordan and Jonathan was there to be supportive. So Jordan got up there and played the piano with her for her audition. Now, the guy who has the kryptonite guy who has John Henry, and they trying to escape. He's like, I got one stop to make before we leave out of here. And it's to Section 5 where the kryptonite weapons are kept. And so the guy opens the door, and so John Henry hits the emergency button. He's like, because you can't beat Superman. And he was like, I can kill Superman. I got the same powers that he got. And he was like, good, I can watch y'all kill each other. And so they figure out what's going on, and the general, Lois's dad, is like, you can't go to Sector 5 because that's where all the kryptonite weapons. He's like, there's bladed weapons, grenades, da-da-da-da-da. He's like, if you go down there, there's a good chance that you might not come back. He goes anyway, because, of course, he's Superman. So Lois is talking to the counselor. She's hysterical. She is blaming herself for the miscarriage. and the doctor's trying to get her to process her grief and understand you didn't do anything wrong. This is something that happened to you. This was not your fault. And she was like, I was so looking forward to meeting her and bless bloom. And I guess she was even more triggered by seeing the pictures of the daughter, Natalie, from the other universe. So there we are with that. So we about to see what's gonna happen. Hopefully they don't leave us on a cliffhanger. So Superman goes down to the kryptonite weapon room, and him and the kryptonite man get into a fight. He tells John Henry to run, and John Henry comes back and kills the kryptonite man, and he's about to kill Superman when everybody gets there, and Lois talks him down. And she was like, I understand how you feel, your anger, but this Superman didn't do anything to you. He's innocent. And if you kill an innocent man, a hero, what okay, so Lois' daddy and Superman talk, and he's like, we didn't let you know that we was doing all of this. You know, it was to come back just in case you go crazy. He's like, trust goes both ways, and we're gonna work to get your trust back. This daddy talking to Superman, because y'all built these weapons to kill me. Lois has a conversation with Jonathan. I had thug tears. She explained about losing a baby and how she was triggered, and she apologized. And she explained to him that she's going to help him because she understands what it's like to be an extraordinary human in a family of super people. So I'm still hoping, my fingers still crossed Jonathan get powers. And then she talks to John, and he says there's a lot of things I want to say, but you're not the person I want to say it to. John gets into he just says Godspeed. He talks to Superman, and he said, just because I didn't kill you doesn't mean I'm ready to fight beside you. But I'll take this into consideration, because Superman told me if there's a war coming, then we're going to need your help. And so he gets in to the van, and his AI says, where are we going, Captain Luthor? And he's like, erase the profile for Lex Luthor and start me a new profile for John Henry. And she's like, do I need to plot a clause? And he's like, no, I'm just going to drive for a while, shut down. She said, anything you say, John. And that's how it ended, with him driving off. This was a good episode. A lot happened. There's a lot of moving parts, but this was a very, very good episode. And we'll see. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all about the daddy. Lana's husband, I think he's going to stop drinking because he went on a binge, and that's why he missed that girl's recital. Now, the daughter she was like, if you're going to do it, just do it. Don't tell me, don't be sorry. Pretty much the best apology is change behavior. So let's change the behavior, shall we? I think in his desperation, he's still going to get into it with Morgan Edge. Because I think Morgan Edge wants to use him as a guinea pig, because if he glitches, he could get him out the way, and then he got a straight shot to Lana. But that's just me. We'll see what happens. So this has been my review and recap of Superman and Lois, Season 1, Episode 8, I think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kid, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.